from the subject, the importance of keeping your birthright. The importance of keeping your birthright. Amen. Our lesson today takes place with Isaac, the father of two young men of our text today. Amen. Isaac was the only son of Abraham. He was the only legitimate son of Abraham and Sarah. Amen. Now, Abraham had 7 more children. Amen. But Isaac was the only son of Abraham and Sarah. Amen. But Abraham had Ishmael. And then if you look at the 25th chapter, the first part of the 25th chapter of Genesis, you'll find out Abraham had 6 more children. Amen. So all in all, Abraham had 8 children. Amen. But at the age of 40, amen, Isaac married Rebekah, and they were childless for 20 years. Isaac prayed, and when he was 60 years old, God gave Isaac and Rebekah twin sons, and they named them Esau and Jacob. It was the law of that day and time that the birthright passed automatically to the oldest son, and Esau was born first. Now, the birthright consisted of 3 main privileges in that day. Since at this time, amen, the Aaronic priesthood had not yet been established, the birthright gave the right to exercise the priestly rights of the family, amen, gave it to the oldest son. In other words, amen, he became priest and then had the ability to go directly to God for himself. Everybody else had to come through whoever that was. But that oldest son got direct access to God because it was a part of his birthright. Amen. Secondly, God gave Abraham promise, amen, to be a blesser and be a blessing. Amen. And that carried down from Abraham through the oldest son. Whoever was the oldest son had the right, amen, to be the blesser and to be blessed. Amen. The third thing the birthright gave them was it gave them the future blessing of being the Satan bruiser. The Messianic promise of being, amen, a forebear of Christ came as one of the things of the birthright. Yes, the birthright was important. It was important, amen, that if you were going to be the oldest son, you automatically had it, but it was important for anybody to have. Both boys now had grown up, amen, and it said Esau was a hunter, and he was a man of the plain. Amen. You see, Esau came from the field one day, and he was faint. No doubt about his condition, he was faint. He felt he had gone as far as he could go. He had taken as much as he could take. He had stood the pain of hunger as long as he could. You see, the devil is a master of timing, place, and circumstances. Amen. He knows when to attack. Amen. He knows when you're at your lowest ebb and look like you can't go no further. He knows when you've gotten to the place that look like you've stood all you can stand. Amen. Sometimes you think it's just an accident. It just happened by chance. But the devil was watching you, waiting on the opportunity to get your birthright. Amen. No doubt about it. Amen. I don't know how many times Jacob had asked Esau before, and Esau had refused to sell. Amen. He did want to keep his birthright. It wasn't something that he just didn't want to get rid of. He wanted to get rid of. Amen. Just like anybody else. He had the right and he wanted it. But you see, you got to understand, just wanting it is not enough. Amen. You got to be determined to keep it no matter what it costs. Amen. Because if you got a price, the devil's going to meet it. Esau said, behold, I'm at the point to die. What profit shall this birthright be to me? amen, the devil convinced him of his helpless and hopeless situation. Amen. The